My question's for Alex. Floyd's fought at 154 3 times, so he's accustomed. He fought Cotto, he fought Canelo, and he fought, I guess, was it Oscar? Yeah, Oscar at 154. How much do you think his speed and strength at those levels will be a factor against him, and what can you do?
Be a factor against us? Well, I mean, it's not just that. His skill level is completely different than anything I think anybody's seen. The only thing we can do is prepare physically for a night that's going to be the most intense night of their careers. Marcos knows that he has to come out and he's got to throw a punch from bell to bell. That's what we have to do.
You were in the opposite corner of one of his biggest fights against Khan. How did you, what was in your mindset to prepare Khan for him, and how is he different from the guy that fought Maidana?
I think mentally he's the same person. He's just a relentless guy who goes in there and tries to just destroy you. He really does. So, but just the things that I think was his weaknesses in the past, like Robert told me, it was his conditioning and maybe just his overall physicality, his use of strength. So we're not going to try to reinvent anything that we did with Broner. I think it's laid a good foundation of what we needed to do with him. We just, fortunately for us, we'll have more time to get him ready for it.
Are there any fights that he's been in, Broner fight, Khan fight, that you can bridge together to kind of come up with a game plan?
Not for Floyd, no. I think the only assimilation you're going to make with a fight like that is the speed of Amir Khan and the speed of Floyd. So he's seen speed before, and you got a little bit of taste of what it was going to be like with Broner. But I mean, it's just foolish. It's apples and oranges to compare anyone to Floyd. It just really is. But you know, he's not invincible. And he's at an age right now that we have to see if we can push it and make it a war of attrition and hopefully break him mentally instead of reverse.
So from a conditioning standpoint, it's for you to just pressure? I mean, what are you?
Of course. Push it to where you're uncomfortable. Push it to where you've never been before. Mayweather's is a genius at slowing down a pace, getting him to do what you want to do, taking your game plan away from you, and making him fight his fight. We can't let that happen.
What did you learn about him in the Khan fight? When he got dropped in the first round and he got up and he's coming on later on, what aspects of him did you have to prepare for? That
I think that's the thing I've always admired about him, is because I don't think anybody here's ever seen a shot like that and then the guy get up. I mean, that's a whole mental thing. That's a part, especially so early in the fight. How that can't mentally break you, I don't know how. But he's a different animal, a different athlete. It's almost hyperbole because you always say it about this fighter and that fighter, but this guy's a completely different person. His approach to every fighter, he doesn't know about he doesn't get caught up in their hype or this or that. He saw Broner, he didn't never get caught up in all of the hype of it and the trash talking. He went in there, and the second he got in there, bell rang, he came out just waiting. So he's a gunner like that, and so if you just get him in the right and make sure that the whole training camp complements it, from the boxing to the conditioning, and you make him that complete fighter, and then mentally he knows that he's capable of doing whatever he wants. I think that's going to be our advantage.